Welcome to the world of Pandora, where nature is majestic and secrets are many. Get ready to embark on an epic journey with the movie Avatar: Walking the Waters. Following Jake Sully, a paralyzed ex-soldier, Avatar: Waterwalk is a cinematic experience not to be missed. Go beyond the screen and dive into the world of Pandora now. More than a decade after the events of the first film, the film begins with Jake Sully narrating about his humble and peaceful life as head of the Omaticaya clan, and his wife Neytiri, who also includes his sons Needium and Loeke, and his daughter, Took the breadwinner, his adopted daughter Kiri, born of Grace Augustine's comatose Nasik's avatar, and a human boy named Spider, who is Miles Quay Ritchie's son. He was born on the planet Pandora, but couldn't be transported to Earth in a cryogenic state. Babies can. Hey guys, who's excited to subscribe to our YouTube channel? There you'll find exclusive content, vlogs and much more. Don't miss this opportunity to be part of our community and follow everything closely. While Jack could accept the spider as a foster child, Neytiri distrusts him because of his human heritage. However, all the children mingle and socialize well with each other, including Spider, whom Kiri is affectionate with even though he is a human. Spider does not embrace his human heritage and feels more inclined to Nasik's culture and traditions. They lead a normal life until one day they notice a strange star in the night sky. Much to their dismay, they discover that it was an RDA starship, and the humans return to colonize Pandora and once again establish a new main base of operations, wreaking havoc on Pandora. Among the newcomers to the ship is Colonel Quaritch, who was cloned into a Nasik's body and uploaded his pre-death memories. As a result, Quaritch is unable to remember his demise at the hands of Jake, but is only able to recollect the events in the past and his vengeful mission to eliminate Jake. To prevent the RDA from exploiting Pandora again, Jack leads a strategic guerrilla operation against weakening their RDA supply lines. During one of these actions, Loeke disobeyed Needium, and eager to prove himself as a Nasik's warrior, he tried to help Jake in battle but was injured. Jake rescues and disciplines him to not endanger his own safety by being reckless. That night, while tending to his wounds, Neytiri calmly reminds Jake to be not too hard on Loeke, to which Jake expresses his concern as a father for the safety of his children. Meanwhile, Quaritch, displeased by a retaliatory strike on an RDA supply line, launches a search mission to kill Jack. In an interesting experiment, Jack's children explore the depths of the rainforest with Spider. Unbeknownst to them, Quaritch and his team were scouting nearby, where Quaritch found his human remains. The attentive Loeke noticed their presence and quickly notified Jake. A skirmish ensues and Quaritch's squad captures Jake's children. Jake and Neytiri arrive in time and free most of them, but Spider is taken by Quaritch, who recognizes him as his son. Aboard the ship, the RDA tries to coerce information about Jake from Spider, whom refuses. Changing strategy, Quaritch addresses Spider as his son and also to explain more about the Nasiks in exchange for his freedom on his side. Although uncooperative and unaware of Quaritch's actual mission, Spider teaches Quaritch about Nasik's culture. Quaritch is also successfully able to tame an Ikran flying creature as his vehicle. Realizing the peril insect's information on his whereabouts stances to their security, and furthermore to keep away from another fiasco, Jake persuades a hesitant Neytiri and his family to oust themselves from the Omaticaya group and retreat toward the eastern seaboard of Metkayina, a coral reef island whose tribe and way of life is adjusted to Pandora's oceanic environment. Jake passes on his chief mantle to his successor and leaves together with his family to Metkayina. Once arrived, they are greeted by the clan chief Tanawari and his wife Ronald, who is doubtful of them initially. However, Jake explains their situation and they are agreed to stay and given shelter. Even though some tribesmen deride Jake and his children for their genetic human heritage, the family learns the ways of the reef people, earning the respect of them. Kiri is entranced with the oceanic existence of Metkayina and fosters an otherworldly bond with the ocean and its animals, while Loeke gets to know Cyria, the girl of faction boss Tanawari, and his better half Ronald. While adjusting to their new climate, Loeke gets into a battle with Cyria's sibling Aonon when he pokes an unrefined fun at Kiri and him of their blended human genealogy. Jake reproves his child for his way of behaving. At Jake's demand, Loeke gets back to apologize to Aonon and his companions. However, they entice him to a trip into the territory of a dangerous sea predator, the Akula, and leave him stranded in revenge. The Akula tries to attack Loeke. However, Loeke is saved by and befriends Payokan, a Tulkan, an intelligent and pacifistic cetacean species whom the Metkayina consider their spiritual family. Loeke is able to communicate with Payakan through signing and removes an old harpoon head from the beast's right fin. Upon his return to Metkayina, Chief Tanawari, who became aware of Aonung's tricking of Loeke, asks the former to apologize to Loeke. However, Loeke takes the blame himself, winning Aonung's friendship. He is also told that Payakan is an outcast among his species. Meanwhile, on a trip to an offshoot of the Tree of Souls, Kiri links with it to meet her mother, but suffers a violent seizure. She is healed by Ronald, but when Jake calls Norm Spellman and Max Patel for help, Quaritch is able to track them to the archipelago where the reef people live. Bringing Spider with him, he commandeers a whaling vessel which is hunting Tulkuns to harvest their brain enzymes for creating anti-aging remedies. Quaritch begins to brutally question the indigenous tribes about Jake's location. Failing that, he orders the whaling crew to wantonly kill the Tulkuns in order to draw Jake out. Loeke intellectually connects with Payakan and discovers that the Tulkun was projected out in light of the fact that he conflicted with the methods of his species and went after the whalers who killed his mom. When the Metkayina learn of the Tulkun slaughters, Loeke takes off to warn Payakan, followed by his siblings, Cyria and Aonung. They find Payakan being chased by the whalers, and Loeke, Kiri and Tuck are captured by Quaritch. With their children in danger, Jake, Neytiri and the Metkayina set out to confront the humans. Quaritch forces Jake to surrender, but seeing his soul brother imperiled, Payakan assaults the whalers, setting off a battle which kills the majority of the team and fundamentally harms the vessel, making it sink. Medium salvages Loeke, an insect, however is lethally shot. Hey guys, who's excited to subscribe to our YouTube channel? There you'll find exclusive content, vlogs and much more. Don't miss this opportunity to be part of our community and follow everything closely. Jake faces Quaritch, who uses Kiri as a hostage. When Neytiri does the same with Spider, Quaritch at first denies his son, but desists when Neytiri cuts Spider on the chest. Jake, Quaritch, Neytiri and Tuck end up trapped inside the sinking vessel. Jake chokes Quaritch into obviousness and is protected by Loeke and Payakan, and Kiri brings ocean animals to help her save Neytiri, and Tuck Spider finds and rescues Quaritch, but leaves him due to his cruelty towards the Nasics and putting his goal to kill Jake's family over being his father and becoming a good man, leading him back to rejoin Jake's family. After Nedium's funeral, Jake and his family decide to stay with the Metkayina permanently. Avatar 2 is a thrilling follow-up to James Cameron's 2009 hit. With stunning visuals and a gripping story, it's an epic adventure that transports you to a fascinating foreign world. The plot follows the events after the events of the first film, with charismatic characters and an intriguing plot that keeps the viewer captivated until the end. Definitely a movie to watch on the big screens to get the most out of the experience. Subscribe to our channel, comment what you think of the movie if you have already watched it or are going to watch it, and leave that like to help the channel.